The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, we're just going to wait another 30 seconds or so before we get started. We're just expecting quite a few people on the webinar tonight, so I'm just going to wait another 30 seconds. We won't be long. All right, I think we'll get started. So, welcome everyone. This is our presentation on an introduction to health coaching, and thanks for being with us tonight, wherever you are throughout Australia, and we'll get started. So we have a very clear goal here. This is our goal for Victoria, but basically in every state they have a very similar goal depending on the population. Our specific goal is to help 10,000 people with their health and nutritional habits. Now, in order to achieve this goal, we are actively looking for leaders to come on board and join in our vision of improving community health. You might be here this evening to find out more about our nutrition programs. You might be here to find out how you can earn an extra $300 to $500 per week part-time around what you're currently committed to. You might be interested in becoming a health coach and aligning yourself with our nutrition partner. You might be here to earn a career level income, or you might just be here to support a family or a friend, and thank you for being here, whatever the reason. Please have in mind up front, we may not be for you and you may not be for us, and that's no problem. We're sure you'll find the next 30 to 40 minutes interesting either way. Many groups market these nutrition programs throughout the world. Here in Australia, we focus on healthy, active lifestyle, not just weight loss. We have proven ways of marketing that's not dependent on selling to friends and family. That's a really big point that I want you to take in. We make the wellness results the foundation of the business, not just the marketing or the income that you can make from this business. We have a global perspective, so as we're very much working locally within our community, we're also thinking of our mission globally, as you know, we're working in over 90 countries currently. We have a strong system of training and support. And this is really the reality of today. So 7 out of 10 people that you know are experiencing what we call a diet-related health challenge. And you know, they're just feeling okay, they're just getting through their week, and they're experiencing what we call passive health and not dynamic health, and you know, feeling really awesome every day. How has our community found itself in this situation? This is as scientific as we get. In our small intestine, we have what is called villi. And this is where our nutrition is absorbed into the body. So the villi are finger-like projections that are designed to absorb our nutrition on a greater surface area. So through stress, pollution, preservatives, your villi become energetically impaired, or basically they don't absorb that nutrition as well as they could be. And even if you eat really well, low carb, low sugar, organic, it can be difficult to absorb the nutrition from the food if these villi aren't working correctly or to the best of their ability. Now this is our health coaching network, or our member network, and we're going to break it up into 4 pieces so that it's really clear for you. So the first piece of the pie is our nutrition programs. So our nutrition programs are simply food in another form. So we have delicious Herbalife smoothies, we have our herbal beverages, vitamins, our yummy protein bars, and it's just Chinese herbology. The Chinese have been doing this for well over 5,000 years. All that Herbalife have done is put it into a really palatable form so that people can manage it and take it consistently to get the result, you know, that they may not have got if they had to swallow the herbs in a pure form. Some of the ways we do this, you can see our beautiful smoothie down there on the left. We've got our protein bars, combining it with a whole food regime and really good quality, you know, fruit, veg, and meat, or some sort of protein option if you're vegetarian. And there's another smoothie on the right there as well. So what's unique about our products? This is a really important point for you to get here, guys. The unique concept of Herbalife is cellular nutrition. So what our products do is the 3 main things. The first thing they do is they help those villi get nice and healthy again so they can absorb the nutrition and, you know, the nutrients out of your food. So the herbs help this occur. The second thing that happens is we ingest the finest micronutrition and macronutrition available in the marketplace today. And the third thing is the magic. So this is where the process of cell or cellular regeneration takes place. So as our cells in our body get healthier and they start to duplicate and duplicate and duplicate, we feel this dynamic shift of health throughout all of our body systems. So people who are fairly healthy will have this energy shift very quickly. You know, my partner Mark had the shift within 3 hours. For myself, it took me a couple of days, but it does happen. It just takes, you know, that consistent effort over the first couple of days. So people who are slightly overweight or might be, you know, low in immunity, a little bit more stressed, or who have suffered with a diet-related health concern before might take a little bit longer to feel that shift, but it will happen. So I'll just quickly share my story. I've been on my nutrition program now for about 16 months, came in with very skeptical eyes coming from a medical background, and at the same time was suffering from irritable bowel syndrome, anxiety, high levels of stress, hormones were all over the place, and I was also training twice a day to try and shift some weight, and just really couldn't get anywhere. skeptically got on a program and, combined it with my whole food regime, which was already very measured. And, within the first 2 months, I magically saw not only my IBS disappear, but my anxiety had started to relieve. And as well as that, my body started to change shape. By the 3rd and 4th month, I'd lost 9 kilos and completely reshaped my body. On top of that, as a bonus, I had that dynamic health feeling that we're talking about. I was no longer getting sick. I had endless amounts of energy. I was a lot more balanced, and I had a lot more confidence in myself. I no longer had to train twice a day to try and get the result I was looking for. I could just exercise for the love of it. So I'm really grateful that I've found this nutrition and it works for me. So please keep in mind that the results are not magic. So, the testimonials that we were playing before the presentation started, any of the stories that you hear, it's not magic, guys. It just makes sense that when you provide the body with the finest nutrition and the herbs give us that cleanse and allow us to absorb the nutrients, our body naturally becomes healthier. It's what it is designed to do. So these products are magic, and our body is the vehicle that will heal itself with the right fuel. So the second part of our health coaching network is our nutrition partner. So this is the history behind our nutrition partner, Herbalife International. This gentleman here, Mark Hughes, was the founder of our company 33 years ago. We've been in Australia for 30 years. And, this started from a tragedy. So Mark had to watch his mother die at a very young age. She was an actress and a model, and she was trying to lose some weight. And unfortunately, with a combination of, a dietary pharmaceutical, which is still available in the marketplace today, combined with some sleeping tablets to help her sleep, she overdosed and she passed away. And Mark vowed that he would never allow, somebody to go through that again, or, for someone to have to lose a parent at such a young age. And he vowed to change the nutritional habits of the world one person at a time. And that's where Herbalife was born. So Herbalife today have been in business for 33 years, as I said, 30 in Australia, almost 31. Over 65 million customers that have documented their testimonials online. Now, between all of us here in Victoria, I know there's only a handful that have actually documented our testimonials. So imagine if every single customer actually put their testimonial online. There'd be a lot more than 65 million. We had record retail sales of US $6.4 billion in 2012, and we've surely topped the $7 billion mark in 2013. We're a proud member of the Direct Selling Association, and our corporate head office is in Los Angeles. As I said before, we're in 91 countries now, and basically when you register with us as a health coach, you can automatically be an international business person and work in any of those countries. You have the license to do that. As you can see, we've had strong growth for 33 years despite worldwide economic change. And particularly there, if you look at the graph between 2010 and 2012, you can see that in arguably the toughest economic times that we've seen in history, Herbalife continued to have very strong growth of $1 billion each year, which is just phenomenal. Okay, so this is our Independent Nutrition Advisory Board. So we've got, a team of over 50 doctors, but we've just highlighted 4 amazing men right here. I just want to point out Dr. Louis Gnaro there, who's, 3rd from the left. He actually won a Nobel laureate in 1998. Now, there's only 5 Nobel laureates left in medicine, and only 1 works for a publicly listed company, which is Dr. Louis Gnaro. He came to Herbalife, he chose to come to us, and brought with him a wealth of research into cardiovascular health, and, just shares his knowledge with everything that we've got already. So, an absolute privilege to have him on board. Our Herbalife Chairman and Chief Executive Officer is Michael O. Johnson. He was the former president of Walt Disney International before coming to Herbalife, and I think everybody knows who Mickey Mouse is. He was also CEO of the Year, voted by MarketWatch in 2005, and has so far led Herbalife with 6 years of double-digit sales growth. And the thing I love about MOJ is he was an accomplished triathlete before he came to us at Herbalife, and hence has absolutely, expanded our business in that area in terms of sports sponsorship, and, you know, really developing the sports nutrition side of the business. And we'll talk about that right now. So this is our newly signed Cristiano Ronaldo, who we all know is an international soccer superstar. He actually had been taking Herbalife products for a few years prior to approaching us as a company and saying, you know, can I come on board as a nutrition partner? Just really want to note there that he's not sponsored through, you know, financial means. It's actually all through products. And with any of the hundreds of athletes that we sponsor, they all are sponsored with products. So you know that their heart's in the right space. They actually really do believe in the brand. And as you can see there's, you know, multiple Olympic teams. We've got IndyCar racing, cycling, soccer, you know, expanding all the time. All right, we're just going to pause there. I just want to show you a video before we go on to our Herbalife Family Foundation, and we're just going to have a look at our brand and how it is expanding across the world with our sports sponsorships. So just bear with me 1 second, guys.
I am the brand. You have the brand.
All right, so as we saw in that video there, this is our Herbalife Family Foundation, and this is a really important part of the company as a whole. We service over 81,000 children every day that are at risk, and also just with good nutrition, safe play areas, safe houses, accommodation. There's more than 92 CASA Herbalife programs throughout 50 countries, and this is continuing to grow all the time through generous support of our members, employees, the company, and friends. And we do lots of different fundraisers, and it's just a fantastic part of the company giving back. So we're a company with heart. The third part of our Health Coach network is our methods and education. And this is quite variable. So there's lots of different ways that you can earn an income as a health coach. Suffice to say, when you build a client base of around 20 people using an ultimate nutrition program, you can earn a base of between $1,500 to $3,000 per month. And some of the ways that we do build that customer base is obviously, number one, being the best example of the product and being the best version of yourself that you can be, and helping other people on their journey. We have lots of healthy, active lifestyle activities. Our fit clubs are just spreading like wildfire all across Australia. Nutrition clubs is a fantastic way of, getting your daily dose of nutrients. Referrals from, friends and family and customers that you get results for. And plus many more activities to suit your lifestyle, the time that you can invest, your personality, and also your desired income and your goals. And to earn a career level income, the company does pay generously in the form of royalties and bonuses for those who are prepared to help us recruit, train, and move towards that goal of actively helping 10,000 people with our nutrition programs. So there's some photos there, a few of us at Fit Club, some of us at our personal development session, which we had another one this morning, which was fantastic. Now let's hear from some of our active health coaches. So I'm just going to have a look who's on the line here. All right.
Unmuted.
Leroy.
Yes.
You're there, mate.
Yep.
Could I just ask you to give everybody on the webinar tonight just a really quick snapshot of, I guess, your experience, your background, and how you're sort of being an active health coach with our team?
Yeah, sure. To kick it off, I've been a personal trainer for 2 years. However, being a personal trainer, I found myself very time poor, so I didn't really have enough time throughout the day to spend time with my partner, spend time with my family and friends, and I didn't really like that because I was always, that type of guy that wanted to be around those type of people. So 12 months down the track, I switched to being a health coach, and I've been doing health coaching since February. And it's been the best move that I've ever made. It's allowed me to have more time and freedom throughout the day to spend time in the areas that I want. But more importantly, it's allowed me to help more people achieve a health result, not only from the people that I know, but from people that they know as well. So my vision of helping more people achieve a health result throughout Australia is being achieved. And it wouldn't be possible if I definitely wasn't introduced to the Herbalife Nutrition Program to start with.
Beautiful. And so working really part-time, still around, your personal training business that you and your partner have, what was your income last month part-time?
Last month's income part-time around our personal training business was just over $5,500.
Amazing. So, an extra $1,200, $1,300 a week just part-time helping people around your already full-time job.
Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing. Yep. Awesome. Thanks, matey.
No worries.
Just going to mute you there again. Have I got Pike Peters on the line?
Hi, Emily. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
That's great. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I'm loving it.
Would you mind sharing with everybody on the webinar tonight just a little bit about, your journey as a health coach with us?
Sure, no problem. My business background is that I come from a marketing background. I worked in the BMW dealer network for nearly 19 years, finishing up as a marketing director. So I was actually a very innovative, young thinking guy, always with younger teams of people, developing them through the BMW business. I started to sort of look my age, which was unpleasant. So I was actively looking for a way to sort of slow down the aging process, maybe reverse it. I found that with Herbalife, I've dropped about 12 kilos, and I've certainly decreased the look of the aging as well with our amazing skin care products. In terms of business, coming out of BMW, I had a lot of contacts. So I've got a pretty thriving marketing consulting business, but it's really, lumpy. Anybody who's run their own business knows what it's like with cash flow, chasing people, etc. So I was looking for a way to sort of even out the cash flow. I spoke to my friend George Knight, who'd sort of been sweet potatoing me for about 10 years. Eventually got on board. It's definitely evened out the cash flow. I've got a nutrition club in my home, which we open a couple of hours a day. I've got a strong customer base of right around that 20 people mark, and I'm starting to build a team. So currently I'm earning about $5,000 every month, and I can see that doubling and tripling very quickly.
Wow, and that's part-time.
Part-time.
That's fantastic. Thanks so much, Pi, for sharing.
Thank you.
Just going to pop you back on mute now. And then I'm just going to really briefly share my story as well. So, as I said, coming in from a medical background, I studied to be an osteopath and have still a very thriving business, health clinic in the eastern suburbs. At the time when we came into the business, we weren't looking for a business opportunity at all, but couldn't deny how good we felt, and we just naturally fell into the business by starting to help a few people close to us. Basically, from there, we moved to a position that we call supervisor really, really quickly, just by, helping a few family and friends. And really for us was just falling in love with being able to combine a healthy, active lifestyle with good nutrition, which is something we'd always, had as a goal. But what we found with these products was, as Lee mentioned, you could get somebody a fast health result. You could really make a change in their life quite quickly, and it was very sustainable for them. So, for us, it just made sense. The science made sense. For a very low investment, we could get access to a raft of personal development, and also just hang out with very motivated people, and we just love being health coaches part-time around what we currently do. We're very blessed around our more than full-time other businesses that we have. Our income last month was over $10,000. So we are so grateful for finding this opportunity, and at such a young age as well. We're very, very grateful. So thanks, guys, for sharing. We'll just move on now. So the final piece of our health coach network is our personal development. Now, this is one of the biggest and most important parts to a lot of our health coaches, and we know that in direct proportion to how much we work on ourselves, we will be successful not only in this as a business, but also in all of our other areas of life. And so, a really famous author and I guess, worldwide mentor, Robert Kiyosaki, says that the wellness industry is the right business to be in. But he also says, don't make the choice on the marketing and the products alone. Make it on the mentoring, the support, and the training. And, we have some fantastic personal development mentors. Jim Rohn was, just an absolute, I can't even put it into words what he meant to this company. The founder, Mark Hughes, there's a quote from him there, your success is only limited by your own imagination and your hard work. And with the support structure that we have, it's just a matter of plugging in, working on yourself to be the best version that you can be. And then, there's a step-by-step process to help you move forward. So training and support, as I just mentioned, we have, so many activities that you can plug into no matter what your schedule is or the amount of time that you have. So we have webinars just like this, conference calls, personal development resources, both online and in our centres around Australia. We have weekly trainings, one-on-one mentoring, monthly training workshops, and we'll talk about that in a little while. We have leadership development academies every month, fully comprehensive internet support. And a really important point to remember is that you are not in business for you are in business for yourself, sorry, but not by yourself. And when you work as a team, you have more fun, fun's attractive, and business just happens naturally. So the next steps, or our next event. So we have Tuesday and Thursday briefings in your local city, and the person that actually invited you onto this webinar will be able to give you some more information about those meetings and where they are. Wednesday night, we have a product information webinar online, exactly like this one that you're on right now, which is definitely running this Wednesday. In Geelong on Friday night, we have another open house similar to this at the YMCA in Newtown. And on Saturday, we have our success training seminars all in our local cities around Australia. So, you can register for each state on the success training seminar website. And again, just go back to the person that invited you to get some more information about that event. We have those events once a month, and they are, fantastic, broad, really informative day of training, which covers all different types of aspects of the business and really what the next step is for yourself. There's some really inspiring stories, and being the last one for the year, it's going to be great in whatever city that you're in. Why we love health coaching, just to finish, guys. We love it because we get to contribute. We get to contribute to that vision, that goal, the community health. We design our life based on our goals, our dreams, and what we want to achieve on a daily basis. Working for yourself, and this can be around your other job, as we've heard some stories tonight. You can build this very successfully part-time. Achieving your level 10 and being the best version you can be, and that's in body, mind, and spirit. Paying it forward, teaching and sharing what you learn and sharing it with others, so you get the lesson back even tenfold. Lots of personal growth and lots of leadership. So whatever you're looking for, you can find it in amongst this business. You can make it work for you. And basically from here, just get back to the person who invited you to the event and indicate how you'd like to get started. Again, thanks for being with us on this Monday night. Thanks to everyone that shared, and we will see you the same time next week. Thanks, guys.